Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I would like to talk about how I found Jesus Christ, or rather, how Jesus Christ found me. From my childhood, I remember my desire to be loved and to love. And this was the central need for me everybody, as everybody. I was not special in this regard. Everybody wants to be loved and to love. And I too wanted to do that. As I grew older, by the age I became 20, 25, or 30, I was convinced that without justice, there is no love. If I found somebody facing injustice and I didn't do anything to give that person justice, then i- if I claim to love that person, that is not true. Similarly, I realized that truth or being honest is also very important. Um, if I say that I love somebody and I don't say the truth to that person, then I actually don't love that person. So love, truth, and justice, these became very important to me. But I realized that in this world these are not valued much. People say that they value these things, but they actually don't. And when I realized this, I had hope that it is because of ignorance that people do injustice and cruelty, and they don't love each other, or they hate people. It's because of ignorance. But when I realized that that is not true, I was devastated. I was hopeless. I went into depression. I had panic attacks. The only I became an atheist, and because I couldn't believe people talking about God. I can't believe people when they talk about something that is happening right now, because people want money and power and ego. So I can't believe them to say the truth about things that are happening right now. How can I believe them when they talk about things they have not experienced directly? When they talk about things that happened in the past, how can I believe them? So I lost my belief in God. I became an atheist, and then it was my pleasure that was central to me. But somehow God saved me from all those things. I don't like alcohol or losing control when I drink alcohol, so I didn't become an alcoholic, or I didn't go to drugs, or I didn't destroy myself. It's God's grace. Whether I lived or died, for people it didn't matter. So that was a stage where I was, and then when I passed through the darkest periods in my life, I would just call out to God, God, please help me, because there was nothing else I could do. And even though I was a sinner, God helped me when I cried out. Slowly, He helped me to come out of depression and to overcome panic attacks, to uh, to have some sort of normal life. But I was confused, uncertain, afraid. I couldn't do anything. And but I noticed that God was doing miracles in my life. So it is through this direct experience that I started believing in God again. It was the death of my mother that uh, gave me the opportunity to experience God's direct help. I was brokenhearted because she had cancer, and um, I had chest pain for days. I I was uncertain about that, and I felt like falling down. It was almost like I had a heart attack. But I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to go to any hospitals. I prayed to God, and I was completely in grief. And as soon as I prayed to God, the weight on my heart lifted, and slowly I came back to a normal life. I could overcome the grief, and my mother became a source of strength to me. When I faced problems, I would think that my mother wanted me to succeed in life. And when I thought that my mother wanted me to do so, to be successful, I wanted to be successful. I wanted to make her happy. And I believed that she was alive in heaven. And that helped. That vision of having an afterlife helped. Then the birth of my son was the time when I gave myself to God. At the birth of my son, during that time, I learned a lot about the process of birth, and I understood that it was a very complicated process, and I was mesmerized by birth. And as I saw my son, I was so happy, and I gave my life to God. So, to summarize what I said till now, uh, I wanted love, truth, and justice in life, but I didn't. But people didn't actually want these things, so I couldn't do anything. And I lost my faith in God and people. But during the darkest hours of my life, my God helped me with many miracles in diseases, in accidents, against my enemies. He performed miracles and helped me. Now that I had found God, I started studying more about His message. And His messages were of love, truth, and justice. I found this. And then I realized, wow, I wanted the same things. And God is offering me the same things. So there is a match of needs. My needs were met because He was offering all these things. And His love, I realized His love on the cross and in day to day life. His love gave me the motivation to struggle for uh, um, establishing His kingdom where there is love, truth, and justice. And for that, when I have His love and when I love Him back, it doesn't matter whether people love me or not. I can continue with um, passion towards establishing love, truth, and justice in the world. Because God's love gives me the energy, the courage, even if I have to sacrifice things, I have to suffer, I have to lose many things. And His love gives me the courage to overcome all kinds of fear, all kinds of superstition, and to focus on His core message. So now, because of His love, I am able to follow the desires of my heart. And I understand now that people don't value truth, love, and justice because there is a war going on between good and evil. And evil ideas stop people from wanting to follow these noble ideas. So, this is a spiritual war that we are experiencing in our world. And whoever is on the side of truth, justice, and love belongs to God. So, through miracles, God showed me the way, and through His love, He has given me the courage to follow Him. Thank you for listening. In the next videos, I would give more details about the messages of God. Take care. Bye.